Hearing someone enter the house, the man immediately grabbed the gun his father had left him. With tension running high, Dane quickly loaded the bullets, listening closely to the noises still coming from the living room. He first checked to make sure his son was safe. Then, Dane moved cautiously into the living room. There, he saw a man rummaging through his belongings. Hands trembling, he pointed the gun at the intruder. But just a second later, startled by the sudden chime of the grandfather clock striking the hour, Dane accidentally pulled the trigger. At that moment, Annie also entered the living room and turned on the lights. On the couch lay the intruder, a gunshot wound to the face. Dane stood frozen, struggling to process what had just happened. Local police arrived shortly after. The sheriff tried to reassure the still shocked Dane, telling him not to worry. He had recognized the deceased. The sheriff informed him that the man was Freddy, a known thief who was on the most wanted list. He assured Dane that this was clearly a case of self-defense. Still, due to legal procedure, Dane would need to come down to the station to give a statement. Sitting in the back of the patrol car, Dane still couldn't believe he had just killed someone. A few hours later, after completing the necessary paperwork, he returned home and sat with his wife Annie in the hallway. Dane didn't know if this incident would change their lives forever, but together they began scrubbing the bloodstains from the house. By morning, the entire town had heard about the self-defense shooting, and since this was Texas, nearly everyone came by to congratulate Dane for taking down an intruder. But only Dane knew it didn't feel good at all. Later, the sheriff stopped by again and told him that Freddy would be buried the next day at noon. Dane was taken aback to learn that the man he had shot even had a father. Feeling uneasy, Dane decided to take extra precautions. He installed a security door and replaced all the furniture in the house.